If you're struggling to find a niche that actually makes money,
I need to find 100 clients.
well, you can stop guessing today. I'm going to show you how to pinpoint a high-demand, profitable niche, understand exactly what your buyers want, and how to create a strategy to get in front of them, and do it all with PLR.me and AI-driven templates. Let's get to it. So step number one is research and validate demand. Now, before you ever dive into any niche, you need cold, hard data to back it up. So you can use the AI market research template to analyze demand, to take a look at exactly what's going on within that market. And to do it, all you have to do is start with a product. Everything begins and ends with products within PLR.me. So come on in. Come up to search. If you don't already have something downloaded, I'm going to look for career as my topic. And once I'm in here, you can see I have all kinds of different options, everything from bundles to worksheets, articles, any of these will work. Now, once you've downloaded your product, go ahead and open up the AI Marketing Assistant. And from here, we're going to find everything we need right under the Marketing tab. So first we want Market Research. We're going to click on that. We want Marketing Strategy, and we want a buyer analysis. So all of this is going to give us 3 different steps where we're going to dive in, really understand that niche, make sure that there's a demand within that market. Then we're going to better understand who that actual buyer is with analysis. And once we're done with that, we're going to put a total marketing strategy together, except you're not going to do any of it because AI is going to do all of that for you. So once we've chosen all 3 of these, we can come down here. We can add in some of our personal information just to further personalize the content that AI puts out. And once you're ready to go, you just click on Generate. Now let me show you exactly what these look like. So first, we're going to start with the market research. We want to know, who is this audience? Who are these people? What are their problems? And is this a problem you can actually solve? Is this a skill set that's in your tool belt? Because over and over again, we see too many coaches that rush off into a niche, but don't actually understand the market or the audience. They don't match their skill set with that particular need, and they don't make sure that there's actual demand within that market. We're going to make sure you don't make any of those mistakes. So right up top here, you see all of the demographics for this avatar. So we've got it as Alex Johnson. You can see some of his basic information. Come down and you can start to better understand, who is this person with the user description? Then what are their struggles? What are the results and outcomes that they're looking for? And in all of this, again, you want to make sure, is that a result you can provide? Can you do it better than anybody else out there in the market? And then take a look at their objections. What are those fears, those worries? What's holding them back from taking that step with you? All of this is going to help you figure out, is this the exact right niche for you? Is this the market that you find yourself able, and more than able, but particularly aligned with, so that what you have to offer is something so irresistible that this market can't help but say yes to everything and anything you put out there. Now, once you've got an idea around all of this, you could certainly go out to Google, you could do some more research, but why would you want to do that? Remember those days when just putting together this document would take you hours, if not days? Well, no longer, because now you just take all of this information and you go a little bit deeper into that buyer analysis. So we've got Alex in our head as to who that avatar is, but let's find out a little bit more about Alex. So what is that client motivation? What's the reason behind the decisions they make? And what is their own why? So you can start to really get to the bottom of what they're looking for and start to speak to that. So you can start to see how your messaging, your positioning, everything comes from all of these words, all of these phrases, everything they're specifically looking for. So no copy and paste, no having to swipe from from somebody else that is maybe making that up on the go, as opposed to using data-driven information that AI has helped you pull together. We even give you how to put all of this into action so you don't get stuck in the process, because the last thing we want you to do is get stuck in assessing or going through the research or the analytics or the data, any of that. We want to make sure that you've got the information you need, and then you can immediately take that out into the marketplace. And that's why the step number 3 is marketing strategy. So you've got step number 1 in really understanding that market research, then step number 2 going deeper into the buyer analysis, and now we bring it full circle into how you're going to create visibility and awareness around you, around your products, your services, your offers. And so we're going to do that with a full marketing strategy. We want to make sure that you are positioned as the go-to expert, because as you start to crank out this content, you start to understand who your exact audience is. Well, visibility is just going to next level the conversation happening around your brand. So you've got a little bit more information on who your niche is. If you don't have a USP, a unique selling proposition, well, we've even gone ahead and put that together for you, so nothing is left to chance. Now you can scroll through here and learn how to set clear goals, put together your content strategy, leverage social media, even your email marketing. And oh, by the way, did I tell you? All of this can be put together within the AI marketing assistant. So you never even need to leave PLR.me to create everything. You just come right back into the AI marketing assistant. You can come under the content creation tab. You can create an email or an email sequence. You can come into the social media tab. You could create an entire content calendar, maybe some YouTube ideas, maybe an entire social media plan. So hopefully you can start to see that finding your niche is really only scratching the surface, because once you've done that, we're going to help you get to the bottom of who that niche actually is, and then get you out there in front of them with a rinse and repeat marketing strategy. We want to ensure that you're not just equipped with the right information, but you're equipped with the right solutions to take your business forward and do it fast.